Happy New Year to everyone who is joining LWP for the first time. I do welcome you all, and I believe that your stay here will not be in vain as we plunge into understanding digital trends and digital technology. Once again, my name is Emmanuel Precious, and you're welcome to Learn with Precious. Yesterday, I made emphasis on the reason or purpose why I started this crusade, and in summary, it just dating back to 2020 when COVID-19 kicked. It did hit, and then it caused a massive shift in the global economy. It affected a lot of people, and a whole lot of people made money out of that. So today and also this year, it is my hope to help bring to light some of these digital technologies and trends so as to enable you maximize them and also leverage them to make profit across your business. Today, we're looking at the Naira AI strategy. It's important to know that navigating a rapidly changing landscape is quite difficult, especially in the Nigerian 2026 economy, where the tax reform laws are not really favorable to some people. You don't need to build a system that, is huge. All you need to build is a system that is fast, learns fast, and then acts. It must be. Now, when I say a system, you are the key player in the system. I'm not talking about an artificial intelligence alone. You are the key player in that system. So you're going to create a system that enables you to learn fast and act fast. And to do so, there are 4 strategies I'm going to be sharing with you today to enable you build a system such as that. And to do that, let's look at the first strategy, the balance slope. I like calling it the Panadol play or the painkiller play. We've always loved digital trends because it enabled us to create flashy things for those of us who are digitally literate. But if you are not quite conversant with using digital devices and digital technologies, you're still welcome. Don't feel left out. The balance loop focuses more on solving problems, solving real wahala, real issues out there within communities, within our businesses. In short, bringing it down to families. It is not all about building nice gadgets, nice apps, wonderful user interface. It focuses on first knowing what you can do, knowing your strength, solving real issues with that area of your strength, and then leveraging local advantage such as your knowledge in the streets, your knowledge in that particular business to do so. Now, these strategies is essentially for overcoming local business challenges. For example, if you are a hairdresser, one of the major challenges for hairdressers is the time imbalance. What I mean is, during festivity, hairdressers get a whole lot of people flooding into their shops to get their hairs done for the festive period. But after the festivity, most hairdressers don't get, the flow of customers. That does not mean that customers are not there. So how do you get to solve that problem? You have to eat during normal times in the year. You don't get to raise resources only during the festive season, and then it keeps you running all through the year. You have to look for a way to keep running at the same pace, both during your festive period and after the festive period. That is the essence of balance loop, where it is a consistent continuum. It doesn't stop. You keep. Now, practical strategies for leveraging local insights effectively is broken down into 3. 1, please test AI. I'm begging you, test it. If you have your reservations about AI, you are not completely wrong, but do test it. A popular speaker said, you can ignore politics, but politics will not ignore you. Same thing applies to AI. You can choose to ignore artificial intelligence, but it will not ignore you. There are always positive and negative sides to everything. The positive sides in artificial intelligence outweighs the negative sides, at least for now. So before the negative sides begin to kick in, it is important you start using this positive side effectively. Upscale your business, make good profit before the time runs out. And then 2, focus on painkiller. Focus on solving the headache. Prioritize solution that tackles urgent local issues, not just building fancy things. Just solve local issues. Where the problem is where the resources are. Do that and you get the resources. Embrace a mindset shift. In short, it boils down to a mindset shift. Stop being in the past. Step into the future. The future belongs to me and you. Leave the past, step into the future, and then take practical and impactful steps that resonate with the realities of your local. That, local insights that are efficient and effective to solving the problems within your local sphere or local market. The secret of the balance loop, the formula for the balance loop, is simply your street knowledge, your local insight, plus digital technology or AI trends to give you an unbeatable business. Number 2, speed to revenue. The sharp shift. I choose to call it the sharp shift. If there's a problem, what then will you do? In Nigeria, the lead is dangerous. We all know that. Don't wait 6 months to launch a perfect app. Don't wait 2 years to start your business. The knowledge you have, start it now. Don't wait. You want to start a huge company, a tech startup, start it. Don't be scared. There are people out there with the resources you need. Reach out to them. Now, quick strategies for navigating the Nigeria economic challenge are broken down into several parts, but I choose to summarize them into 3. 1, Nigeria suffers inflation. We have policy changes and market, prices are always shifting and all of that. So swift decision making and flexible strategies will enable the business to respond effectively to unpredictable market conditions, all right, which safeguards you from having losses. The goal of every business is to make profit. So for you to consistently enjoy that profit, 1, as I said earlier on, you must have a balanced loop. 2, you must be able to shift in regards to the volatility of the market. So if there's any shift, you go along with it. The essence of doing this is to avoid getting into potential loss. Now, someone might want to ask a question. Many people have made those shifts and they lost. What will you say about that? They are not telling you the complete truth. Every single shift comes with a positive and a negative side. Now, don't always emphasize on the negative side. Try to bring a balance to the digital technology's positive side. People are going to lose their job, yes, but people are also going to get new jobs. So if people are going to get new jobs, or if new fields are being created, that's a positive side. You got to move along with the times. But something might be starting, don't ignore it, and don't ignore what is working. Rather, give everything careful considerations and learn them. It's very important. Now, under speed to revenue, rapid generation of income while staying adaptable and agile within the market space is the goal. The goal, I repeat, is you being able to generate income while staying adaptable. One of the characteristics of a human being or a living thing is adaptability. You must be able to adapt, stay strong, and yet make rapid income. That's the goal for speed to revenue, where you're able to do that fast. I call it the sharp shift. The next strategy is called signal to innovation loop. Signal to innovation loop. I choose to call it the listener's edge. Be out there to get the gist. Be out there to get the gist. Stop guessing what Nigerians want. Follow it. For example, TV stations are no longer the talk of the town. They're no longer the talk of the day. People prefer to stay on TikTok. People prefer to stay on Instagram. People prefer to follow Thread. People prefer to stay on YouTube. Why? These platforms use AI to track every customer's click and complaint. The data enables you to meet their need. So you must make data-driven decisions. Data scientists in the house will agree with me. Every forecast made as a result of credible data is almost impossible to change. the probability of it coming to fulfillment is very high. Certainty is ensured when the data is. Go out there and watch. Listen to the gist, the little side corner gossips that you use there will help you build and move your system to the next phase. But you're not using the gist alone. You will gather this data, or permit me to call them gist, analyze them. Use digital technologies to do this analysis much more faster. You have many things to think of. You might not have the time to sit down and do these things. That is why you have digital technology. Engage them to do the job for you. And when they do this, you can avoid costly mistakes. And costly mistakes are made as a result of assumption, or costly assumptions in this case. Lastly, the founder's gift. It is called sweat equity loop. This is where you balance visionary and operator roles in business. These are two things. The person with the vision is different from the person with the role. You can't hire people to care about your dream more than you do. So AI will not just handle your business for you, all right? We know you need to create a balance loop. You need to create a speed to revenue tactics. You need to, be hands-on on signal to innovation. But more importantly, AI isn't a set it and forget it tool. No digital technology is a set it and forget it of someone. So you must be involved. You have to be involved. Familiarity with local dynamics, including cultural nuance, infrastructural challenges, allows entrepreneurs to effectively leverage AI solutions that resonate with their target audience's reality and preference. AI won't solve all your problem. It is just there to help you think faster, better, and solve your problems efficiently and effectively. We have to bridge this loop. We have to combine Nigerian street smart with AI efficiency, and this will allow entrepreneurs to tackle challenges head on. This synergy will foster innovative solutions, addressing local issues while driving sustainable growth in the competitive landscape. What am I saying in summary? Guy, combine Nigerian street smartness with AI efficiency through persistent effort and grit to achieve success. Don't stand on the fence. Don't sit on the fence. Get involved. Get to use it. It is for your own good. It is for my own good. Somebody will be saying, why don't you use it first? Let's see if it works. Well, in my niche, I'm already using it. But I don't see anything wrong if everybody in this group become a formidable CEO and a multi-millionaire. We are not just going to create jobs for people. We are not just going to alleviate poverty within our communities, but we can create a strategic system that works. We know what is working. These things are obtainable and they are achievable. We engage them and get a sustainable result. All I'm going to be doing is telling you what you need to know. But at the end of the day, it is your job to take action and achieve your dream. Thank you for following through. I remain your favorable teacher and rabbi, Emmanuel Precious. Thank you, and do have a lovely day.